So this is a data science course provided by Harvard University. And check this out on the price right here. Free. Optional upgrades available. So you can take this course for free, 100% for free. What's up guys, it's Josh back with another video, and today I want to cover something I saw in the news a couple days ago, and I thought it was interesting because you guys know I deal with tech. I talk about tech and getting into the tech field, and this article kind of resonated with me because I didn't go to a boot camp, but I went to a for-profit school for my first associate's degree. And so I thought I would read this article for you guys to bring about awareness of a lot of these for-profit schools and what you should kind of look out for in order to protect yourself, especially while you're young and you're trying to get into this field. So let's hop over to the article right fast. I'm gonna go through it a little bit and then give my thoughts on it. So let's hop to it. All right, cool. So it says single mom sues coding boot camp over job placement rates. So it basically says a single mom who signed up for a $30,000 income shared agreement at a for-profit coding boot camp has filed a lawsuit in California alleging she entered the agreement under false pretenses. And this article actually came out April 15, 2022, so a couple days ago, and it was written by Orthy, and I don't want to mess up her last name, so we're gonna move right on with that. But it says Redmond, Washington-based Emily Brunner is suing Bloom Institute of Technology, formerly known as Lambda School, and its head Austin Allred, alleging they misrepresented job placement rates, operated without a license during her course of study, and hid the true nature of the school's financial interest in students' success. And then it says, I feel like Lambda misled me at every turn about their job placement rates and about how they would prepare us for the jobs in the field. And based on my knowledge, it seems like some of those numbers are fluffed, you know, based on what I've seen, you know, as far as the amount of people you see that actually get jobs in the field that they go to school for. You know, those numbers are kind of low. You have to, you know, do more than just go to the school in order to get a job in a lot of cases, which I had to do as well. You know what I'm saying? Certifications, as well as building up your own network in the tech field in order to get into some of these positions. So a lot of times they really can't, you know, guarantee you a job. So it's best you understand that going in, because those job placement rates, you know what I'm saying, are really not at the level that they represent them to you as a student coming into it. And to be honest, a lot of these for-profit schools, when you go into it, it's almost like you're running into a car dealership, the way they're trying to sell this course to you. And I'm not saying all of them are like that, but a lot of them actually are. You know what I'm saying? And you'll end up with a whole bunch of debt at the end of the day. But it says I was even more shocked when I found out they were operating illegally. Now that's definitely a problem. If they're operating illegally, don't have the proper accreditation based on the curriculum that they provide, that's definitely a problem. So it says, I took time away from my young son and other career opportunities to participate in the program based on lies, added Brunner, who is seeking a refund from the school as well as monetary damages. While I'm thankful I opt out of arbitration so I can have my day in court, I wish my classmates who were also misled could be here with me. And it says, amid the tight labor market, some employers are dropping the requirements for college degrees during the hiring process, pushing more Americans to turn to short-term certifications or programs to gain skills such as coding. And that's actually true. A lot of big companies, they are dropping, you know, you having that college degree. So that is true. In some cases, it's kind of, you know, experience as well as certifications, and shorter programs in order for you to get into the field. I know Google is currently doing that as well. You can go through their Google certification program versus going to college and actually potentially get a job with Google or, on that level at some other company, especially if they use the Google platform at the business. Now let's scroll down a little more because I kind of want to go back up to look at this actual institute. I want to really search and see what they actually offer. But it says, but the Student Borrower Protection Center and Advocacy Group warns students of the potential harms of income shared agreements. And I don't know what income shared agreements is, so let's just go on and based on my knowledge, income sharing is basically by signing on to this program, once you get a position, they get a percentage of your income. I'm assuming that's what that means. Let's see. Let's go to Nerd Wallet right fast. Check out what that's actually saying. But it says income shared agreement. What are they and how do they work? And I'm looking this stuff up on the fly, guys. So just bear with me. But it says an income share agreement is a student loan in which you receive money to fund your education or training. In return, you promise to pay the ISA provider a fixed percentage of your income for a set amount of time after you finish school. You may repay more or less than the amount you receive depending on your agreement's terms. Okay, so that's a bad situation to be in right there as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're betting on you getting a job, but if you don't get that job after the end of completing that program, you end up having to, pay that back regardless. So that kind of sucks. That's just a crappy situation to be in. So let's go back to the article. And it says the group contends that rather than being a solution to student debt crisis, these agreements can pose serious harm to borrowers. And what this kind of reminds me of, when the pandemic first popped up, CompTIA started looking at allowing people to finance these certifications, which I thought was kind of weird as well. It's kind of a weird situation, especially when you're talking about financing something that's kind of small in price. That's why I always tell people to save your taxes. It's tax season right now, so save your tax return, you know what I'm saying, and save up, add to that so you can purchase the certifications that you need for the year and invest in yourself versus getting another company to finance it and you end up having to pay an interest rate on a $500 certification. That's a bad situation to get into, as well as a young student that's trying to get into the tech field. But it says right here, another advocacy group, the National Student Legal Defense Network, filed the lawsuit in San Francisco County Court on Friday afternoon on behalf of Brunner, along with law firm Black and Buffin PLLC and Cotchett and Pitcher and McCarthy LLPS. And so it looks like they have a case. If they have both of these law firms filing a lawsuit, working together, you know what I'm saying, then it looks like they may have a case. But it says it's illegal and immoral for schools to lure students into costly income share agreements by promoting false job placement rates. But that's one of the many illegal things that Lambda School did. Alexa Ellis, student defense vice president, said in a press release, "We're proud to fight on behalf of the students to hold Lambda and its executives accountable for the serious damage they have done." Yeah, and so this just points out, that there are a lot of for-profit schools that are still out here. I didn't even know they were doing the income share agreements. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I understand for-profit schools because I went to a for-profit school, but I didn't know they were doing income share agreements. That's very crazy. You know what I'm saying? For you to be doing work after you got out of school from a job, and then a percentage of that going to a company or a school where you went through the program. And then we don't even know if that percentage is based on your pay rate. So let's say you go to the school and it takes you a while to get a job, but you have to get like another certification, and then that actually helps you get a way higher paying job. You know, do they take a percentage based on the higher paid job? That would really suck. You know what I'm saying? If you only have, if what they advertised as, okay, you'll possibly get a $70,000 a year job, but you end up getting a $150,000 a year job, and they're still getting, let's say, 7% or something like that from your paycheck. That's a huge difference the more money that it goes up as far as your pay rate. So it's just an overall bad situation for you to put yourself in, especially as a young person trying to get into the tech field. You living off ramen noodles and you're not making much money. You know, you barely have transportation, all that stuff, and then once you get out of school thinking that's going to put you in a better situation, and you end up in debt, you know, before you even get started. So that sucks. Now let me look over at the actual school, because I went on and pulled up their website, and I'm sure they made changes to this thing. They're probably not advertising like what was suggested in this article. I'm sure they cleaned things up now, so they don't have future lawsuits from the people that are currently going to the school. But it says, oh yeah, they put earning 50K or more. But let's look at the courses. They say data science, full stack web development, back-end development, free intro to HTML, CSS. And I hate to say this about companies, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of this stuff is free, and you guys can take advantage of it online, you know, for free. Like introduction to HTML, CSS, that is so easy to learn. You can go to and I'm gonna type this in for you guys right now, but W3 Schools. This will walk you through HTML and CSS. It also has ways to run the code within the browser. So you go here, this breaks down everything for you, and they have it try it yourself. So all you have to do is open this up, and this will allow you to code within the window using HTML. And then it's the same exact thing if we go back to the home page, or we can click right here at the top left, CSS. So I would not pay a school to learn HTML and CSS unless that's the only way you know how to learn. It's by sitting in front of a teacher, because I know some people, they learn best by sitting in front of a teacher or get instruction-led classes. That's one of the ways they pick up and learn things. Well, I learned things by actually doing it, so that's why I recommend W3 Schools. Just go over there. It's free. It's 100% free. You got ads here and there, but you can learn CSS and HTML. And then also, if you look up here, you got JavaScript, SQL, Python, PHP, Bootstrap. So pretty much any and every language you could think of that's on here, they have JavaScript, jQuery. You can learn all that from W3 Schools. So definitely check that out, and I'll put the link down in the description of the video. But not to rag on this company, they may be doing some things that are great, you know what I'm saying, you can't fault the whole school, but that whole for-profit model is really not that good of a thing for people to hop into, in my opinion. I know if I could go back in time, I definitely wouldn't have went to the school that I went to. I probably would have went to a different school. But when you're young, you don't know that, you know what I'm saying? And so that's one of the reasons why I make these videos, to try to help people so they don't end up in situations, at least the way I did, by getting a whole bunch of debt that I had to pay off and all that good stuff. Now, full stack development, web development course. Let's see, what is it saying? Oh, so this is basically going through everything I just showed you on W3 Schools. So they cover a few other things, but I'm sure you could find stuff out there that you can learn online for free. You know what I'm saying? Not to rag on these courses, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can do what you want to do. Like I said, some people learn by being instructor led, so that will benefit you if you want to go to something like this. I probably wouldn't go to this one because they're in the news right now getting sued. So I recommend a different course, and that's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? And then they have a data science course. And so check this out as well before I close out the video. And I've talked about this in the past, but edX, and this is where I want you guys to check out. If you watch my channel, you want to get into the IT field, let's say you want to find, like, this is a for-profit school, you know, Bloom Institute of Technology. I hope they don't come after me. But let's say you want to go into data science, and this is the curriculum. They talk about machine learning, SQL, databases, Python. Well, if we go back over to edX, and right here it says, what do you want to learn? Type in data science. There we go. Introduction to Data Science by IBM. Data Science Machine Learning by Harvard X. So let's click on the one from Harvard X right fast. So this is a data science course provided by Harvard University. And check this out on the price right here. Free. Optional upgrades available. So you can take this course for free, 100% for free. And it's estimated 8 weeks, self-paced. So you do it at home, you know, around your full-time job or whatever. They have start dates that are coming up. So this says starts April 21st. So that's actually starting today, and ends July 27th. So it might be too late to join that one or enroll in that one. But this is a online course, so they might let you enroll. But it says 379,000 people already enrolled. It will be archived on a specific date. After the course session ends, it will be archived. But here we go. Start July 27th. So you can go to that course at July 27th. As soon as this one ends, a new one starts. So sign up for it. You know what I'm saying? This goes through everything you'll learn. But this is curriculum that's created by Harvard University. And sorry to keep raving on this, but this is 100% free. So let's go on in this video. I didn't want to make it too long. But I really want you guys to check out all these other options that are out here versus going to a for-profit school. That was my purpose for doing this video. I didn't expect the video to go this way until I started reading the actual article, because I kind of skimmed over it before I recorded this video. But it brought up a whole bunch of other links that I want to share with you guys, and I'll put those links down in the description of the video, like edx.org as well as W3 Schools, and then a link to this article as well, so you can read it for yourself. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, leave comments down in the comments below. And of course, keep it techie.